Happy National Button Week reactions. Okay, so this is the second year that I did this costume. It was a little bit of a challenge to put this costume together. It is just a black bodysuit that I sewed bunches and bunches of buttons on. There was like, I don't know, 300, no, 400, 450, I think, buttons I sewed on this by hand. Tried to do it with a sewing machine. That was a disaster. So I just did it by hand. Anyways, lots of good reactions. I always get crazy looks from people because they look at me and go, what? Now, sometimes I'll say, guess what today is? And they'll say, button day, hey, good job. But other people will look at me and they'll say, Happy National Button Week. And they'll go, oh, I didn't know that. Apparently, something else I didn't know, there is like either some kind of a villain, Batman villain, or I don't think he's a superhero, but some kind of a guy, evil guy, that's Button Man or something like that. Found that out. I was in the store yesterday, and a couple came around the corner with their little girl, and she smiled. That was my cue. Happy National Button Week. And she said, oh, and she said, look, to her little girl, look. And the little girl took one look at me and started going, Mommy, 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 Mommy. The mom said, I'm sorry. I said, no, it's fine. I get all kinds of reactions. It's fine. Had a lovely conversation today with a young lady just out of the blue. Didn't even know who she was. She came by. She lit up with a grin. That's my cue. That's when I start talking. Happy National Button Week. We talked for a little bit. She left. She circled back. She's new to the area. She's a photographer. She was wondering about the kind of the culture and events and things going on. We chatted about that. We talked about her grandparents having an anniversary where they were going to get married again. It was just a lovely, lovely conversation. Had two different people come up to me today and say, so were you so-and-so from this? Yup. Hey, I got to see you again. Another person came up and said, so my girlfriend, my wife, has been talking about you all the time. It's so good to finally meet you. So we had a lovely little conversation today. The really wonderful thing that happened today was I took a buddy out to lunch whom I had met at Walmart specifically because of the costume. So really nice guy. He had a place called Freestyle Grappling and Fitness. Really, really nice guy from Ohio. Down here for now, while his son is going to college, and then we'll be heading back here in just a couple of weeks. And we had chatted just quickly at Walmart on and off every time I would see him. And I finally said, you know what? We need to go to breakfast. Because we just had a lovely breakfast. We talked for about an hour and a half. So yay, wonderful context. And contact that I wouldn't have had any other way except for the costumes. Happy National Button Week reactions. Gotta find the button to push.